Hi everyone, welcome back to the craft room. Today's card is going to be over this Purple Onion Designs Picnic and Buddies. And I thought I'd do a bit of alcohol marker and a bit of pencil, I think. Should we do it on... Yeah, let's see what it stamps like on a piece of linen. So I will do Memento and then do VersaFine. The unmounted stamp, a little bit of glue stick on the back. We'll stick it down and that will come off with a bit of water. I think we'll try with those three to begin with. I'm a bit limited on the colours of the pencils, but we'll manage. The pencils are mainly for the smaller areas anyway, so let's do the pig all over with this first. This is the lightest one. Now we're going to do a little bit of dark. So around there, that little leg is going to be darker. Dark down the bottom. Bit of shadow on there. Do some dark up the back, a bit where his neck is. And where his hand is there. Do a little bit under his nose and on his nose. A bit round the back there. And on that ear. A bit on the top of his head. Blend that in a bit. So I'm just going to go over and pull it out just a little bit. Sometimes I start with the dark one, sometimes I start with the light. Just depends how I'm feeling. It's sometimes it depends on the image, but just do what you're most comfortable with. And then with the pencil, which is a little bit darker, hopefully, we're going to just do some of these bits here. I'm going to sharpen that a little bit. There's a little pig. I would have liked that to have been a bit darker, but if we go, that goes a bit too red compared to the sort of orangey red. And what I'm trying to say. So I think it's all right. For his hoofs, we'll do light flesh and tan. And while we've got that tan out, I've pulled out a dark brown ochre. And we'll do some of this cake here. For the duck, I have got Y120, Y130, and yellow brown 29. I usually do ducks white, but I thought I'd do this one yellow. So same again. I'm going to go all over with the lightest one. Yep, just check that that was the lightest one. And then we're going to do the shadows. And if you're not sure on the shadows, you want to do where one thing overlaps something or something is behind something else. So this is behind this. So there's going to be a shadow down there. This is overlapping, so we're going to have a shadow there. I always do a shadow on the bottom that's closest to the ground. That's overlapping. That's overlapping there. That is the cup, the bow. Bit of overlap there. We're going to do this side, that bit, and this side of the neck, because that's on the shadow side. Because I've got it as if my sun is coming in this way. And we'll do a little bit on the fingers. I know they're not fingers. Again, we're just going to give that a bit of a blend. So just going over what we've already done and pulling it to the side a little bit. And this is, we're classing as our darkest, so I'm just going to do where I've already done the dark, but not pull it out quite as far. I might go a different one and go a bit darker than this. But two, it's quite the same as what I've already done on the alcohol markers. So yeah, we need a darker one. See if there's anything suitable. We could try a saffron, just that one, I reckon. Yeah. And it's a little bit darker. For the beak and feet, we've got white 4, 10, and persimmon. I think that is persimmon 1 at 24. There we go. That will be that. For the bow, I've got V50 dark violet, which is 53, and fuchsia blue, which is 342. Just do it all over with this light one first. No, this will be dark. E120 and dark brown ochre again for a hat. And here. Bamboo cyan. Can't see it very well because it's mostly stamps, but it looks like it's got a little bit of colour on it. That'll be alright. I think I'm mumbling, aren't I? Let's try and stop that tea wear and stuff. Let's pull up that WG10 from the grey pack. So we're going to do that, I think, and then we'll blue it up with the pencil. Should we go a bit darker on the pencil? We've got seagull blue as well, which is that one, I think. Yeah. I've got some silver and warm grey. Yeah. I'm going to silver these. And we're going to I know you can't see most of this, but I know it's there. We just need to do the icing and this. Not sure what that is. It looks like a Danish pastry thing with a cherry on top, which is how we're going to do it. Let's do a carmine cherry. And a tan pastry. With a bit of brown at the bottom. A bit brown at the bottom of that as well. And I've just got a bit of icing to do, which we're going to do all in pencil, I think. Pink and peach, I think. I think we'll have them all the same colour. We've just got to do the little blanket. Just got to work out what colour I'm going to do this blanket. I don't want it too dark. Where are going to go? G, 220, 420, and Azure Blue 76 for this blanket. I'm going to go all over. And I'm going to do dark where he sat. Under the cup, back here a little bit, under there, where this stuff is sat, and back there a little bit. Blend that in a bit. And a bit dark underneath. A little bit of shadow on that ground. Pale brown grey and a bit of warm grey, I think. This is a Woodware one. I might do wishing you a happy birthday, but we might do wishing you a and then happy birthday there. So we can either mask it off or chop it up. I think we'll mask it off. Let's get this guy stamped again first, though. Stamp in some VersaFine. I might. No, let's try it first. Make sure it's in the right place, and then I might re-ink it because it needs re-inking. Hopefully that's in the right place. Yeah. Yes. Something feels very warped on here. Oh, it's because I've got a Tonic Studio one in there. I was supposed to keep the other one in there. That one. Oh, still a bit warpy. I think I need to buy a new Misty because this is all a bit warpy, and I've had it quite a few years. Right, let's see what sort of mess we can make with this. So if we do Mission UA down there. That's all right. Let's get rid of that. That's nice. Let's get this stuck together. Do a little bit of highlight on them, so a bit on there. You can hardly see it. A little bit on his nose. And this one's nose. Oh no, it's not a nose, guys. Actually, that's a really thin one, and you can hardly see it. So it's a bit more welly. Oh no, I've forgotten. Forgotten to do the tea in the cups. I bet you were shouting at me. Brown colour in there. Tea. Lovely. Yesterday's card took about an hour, just over, but what was I doing? Oh, I was washing my hands, hunting around for stuff. So our picnic buddies. Bit of pencil and alcohol markers. I really enjoyed colouring that one. Well, I enjoy colouring any of them, so, but yeah. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Okay, bye.